In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to make a graphic novel on Google Slides. Let's get started with the first step. Open your preferred web browser. If you are using Chrome, look for the Google Apps icon located at the top right corner of your screen. This icon will show you a grid of applications that Google offers. Clicking on it will give you quick access to various Google services, including Google Slides, which is essential for creating your graphic novel. This is an important step because launching the right application sets the foundation for your project. Next, click on Slides. As you do this, you will be directed to the Google Slides homepage. This is where you can start a new presentation or access existing ones. By choosing Slides, you are opening a blank canvas to unleash your creativity. This step is crucial because Google Slides provides the tools you need to craft your graphic novel effectively. Now open a blank presentation in Google Slides. On the home page, you will see a plus sign or an option that says blank. Clicking this creates a new empty presentation. This blank slate is where your graphic novel will take shape. You will appreciate this step as it allows you to design your layout without any distractions. After that, click on File, then Page Setup. A drop-down menu will appear, and you need to switch the drop-down option to Custom. This adjustment is essential because the standard slide dimensions may not suit your graphic novel's needs. Changing the page setup allows you to create a layout that fits your artistic vision. Set the dimensions to 6.63 by 10.24 inches for a standard modern comic book size or 8.5 by 11 inches for a standard graphic novel size. Then click Apply. These measurements are significant because they ensure that your graphic novel will have the right proportions. You will see the slide adjust to your new dimensions, making it easier to visualize your panels. Next, click the Shape tool, which looks like a circle and square icon on the toolbar, and select Rectangle. You will then draw your first panel on the canvas. This action is important because it establishes the visual structure of your graphic novel. By creating panels, you can effectively segment your story, making it easier for readers to follow along. Now, click the Fill Color bucket icon and set it to transparent. If you prefer, you can choose white instead, especially if you plan to use it as a frame for background art. This choice allows your artwork to stand out while maintaining a clean look. You can be confident that this will enhance the visual appeal of your panels. Click the border weight icon, represented by 3 lines, and set it to a thick 3 or 4 pixel line. Change the border color to black. This step helps to define your panels clearly, giving them a bold outline that enhances visibility. A well-defined border is crucial as it separates each scene, making your graphic novel visually organized and engaging. Leave a uniform 0.2-inch gap called a gutter between your rectangles. This gap cleanly separates different scenes on the page. Maintaining consistent spacing is vital for a professional look and helps guide the reader's eye smoothly from one panel to the next. Next, click Insert, then Image, to add your character drawings, digital art, or backgrounds into the presentation layout. You will see a dialog box where you can upload images from your device or other sources. This step is essential because the visuals are what bring your story to life. Your graphic novel will begin to take shape as you incorporate your artwork. Now drag the image inside one of your drawn panel frames. Positioning your artwork within the frames is a crucial part of layout design. It allows you to see how your images interact with the panels and ensures they fit well within the established structure. If the image bleeds outside the black box, double-click the image. Use the black crop handles to trim the asset, making sure it matches the exact edge of your panel frame. This step is important because it keeps your panels tidy and visually appealing. You want each panel to look polished, and cropping helps achieve that. Right-click the image, hover over Order, and click Send Backward. This step ensures your black panel lines sit sharply on top of the art. Layering elements correctly is vital for clarity in your graphic novel. You want the art to shine without distractions from the borders. Click the Shape tool again and hover over the Callouts submenu. This will give you options for creating speech bubbles or other callouts. Selecting the right shape for dialogue is essential for conveying character communication effectively. Select the oval callout or rectangular callout. This choice will help you create the perfect speech bubble for your characters. A well-designed callout is key to ensuring that dialogue flows naturally and is easy for readers to follow. Draw the speech bubble over your character. Grab the tiny yellow diamond anchor on the bubble's tail and drag it directly toward the talking character's mouth. This small detail creates a connection between the dialogue and the character, enhancing the storytelling aspect of your graphic novel. Double-click inside the callout shape to type your dialogue. This action allows you to enter the text that will bring your characters to life. It's exciting to see your story unfold right before your eyes. Lastly, use clean classic comic typography such as Comic Sans MS, Patrick Hand, or Architect's Daughter, sized around 10 to 12 points. Keep all text fully capitalized. This typography choice is important because it maintains readability and fits the comic aesthetic perfectly. Your graphic novel is now shaping up beautifully, and you are on your way to completing this creative project.